Hi folks, Doug here, Ellis Car Customs, where when all else fails, you got me. Welcome back to all my friends and family. Welcome aboard to all the newbies who are dipping their toes in the water, trying to see if this is something they want to watch. Hopefully it is, and you'll stick around. In this episode, I'm going to get the engine cleaned up and into paint, just so I know that it's kind of ready to go when we're ready to stab it in there. And you know, it's not too terrible, so we shouldn't have a hard time getting it done. Thanks for all the likes and the comments and the subscriptions. If I see a lot of people always say, you know, check your subscriptions. YouTube likes to unsubscribe people, and that, I guess that does happen. I had a couple of videos where either they sucked and people left, or YouTube unsubscribed them or something like that. So if you don't mind, just check, see if you're still one of my peeps or not. And if you aren't subscribed, maybe think about hitting that button and see what happens. But thanks for coming along, and on with the show. Buddy's napping out in the weeds. Hey buddy, wake up. Anyway, so we got the exhaust manifolds off. I thought they would have fought me a lot harder, but I'll bet they may have been off before in their life, because usually them exhaust bolts will fight you a whole lot harder than they fought me. But we got them off. We got the dizzy pulled out of there. Got the carburetor pulled. So we'll keep on cleaning and make something pretty out of it. And here again, if we do use this transmission, it needs a righteous cleaning for sure. But we'll keep the pole open as far as standard or automatic, because I could go either way. If I do go automatic, I'm going to need a different steering column, because the one I have is for standard. But we'll see. I'll keep plugging away. can tell a lot about how the engine is running by the plugs. All the plugs look exactly the same. None of them look burnt or carboned. I mean, it looks like it might have ran a little rich, but there we go. But not terrible. They're all pretty uniform. I'm not sure the gap is quite right on them. I would have to check the gap. But yeah. So far I'm not seeing anything that makes me concerned. And for such a old engine, I mean, it's relatively dry, you know. I mean, I've seen engines from the 70s and even 80s caked with so much grease you could barely see the engine, you know, so much oil and baked on oil and grease and everything else. But this one here is not terrible. Doesn't act like, you know, it's been leaking everywhere. So yeah, we're gonna give it a quick cleaning and try to make it look pretty for its debut in the car when it gets there. So, we got her into paint. She's orange. Probably, you know, I'll let this coat set up and, you know, make sure there's not anything I have to do a little extra scraping on or whatever, and blast it with another coat. Just to make sure it stays orange for a day or two. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for hanging out with me, and slowly but surely we're making something out of this. I got pieces splayed out everywhere. at one point I'm going to have to organize, I think. Because I got a lot of stuff here, but it's spread out everywhere. So yeah, thanks for coming along, and hope to see you on the next one. Till then, take care, everybody.